Всем привет. Я пока чуть-чуть торможу, но это нормально, потому что... Ой, как громко. Я, короче, передумала в Геншин играть. Я уж очень хочу в Шерлока. Надеюсь, вы не против. Привет, привет. Ну что, давайте начинать. Наконец-то у нас не хоррор будет. Надеюсь, тут будут русские субтитры. Я не знал, какую модельку сделать под эту игру.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative
Шерлок
farce,
здесь такой
the
краш прям.
excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this.
Сори за
Enough of the
скрипучество.
self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Что-то как-то немного FPS проседает. Флин, зачем ты рассказываешь всем эту тайну?
Come on, catch up.
О май гад. Так, подождите. Тут есть уровень сложности. Ой, не сюда. А где настройки мышки?
Yes.
Так более-менее как-то.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Чё, как-то его мотает немного из стороны в сторону. Нас пока не пускают погулять по саду, поэтому...
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the
Welcome
sound of
to
my
Il
voice.
Palazzo Deluso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir? Would you kindly sign these
Да
papers,
где?
sir?
Вот. Вот.
Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good.
Надеюсь, они не
Rooms are
спят
upstairs,
вместе.
sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a
Так.
view.
Мне кажется, что как будто немного тормозит игра. Нет? Так, а что, нам сразу в номер идти? Так, нам не в ту сторону. Он сказал 221. Надо, наверное, настройки много спавить. Ой, эпическое не надо. Так вроде получше немного. Немного. А вон 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer. Let's check what they have on offer.
А, это он говорил? Окей, 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 окей. А нам там тут уж
Hey,
все накрыли?
Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs
Там
with hollandaise sauce.
креветочки. Креветки и что-то еще непонятное. Резидент 5, ну да, наверное, после этой игры.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is
Миссия
or
с
it
Хитманом.
isn't. You do not need a lens to
Вот
see it, just an
так.
open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded.
Ой,
Truth,
сексуальный контент.
like beauty, is in the eye of the
Не
beholder.
смотрите. Кому нет 18.
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay,
Окей.
time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
А что, только одну тарелку на двоих?
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Я в ней не играла, Март.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No.
Мне
As you can
нравится
see,
Холмс.
someone left a cane on our table.
Он
I
тут такой
simply thought you
няша.
could identify its owner.
Краш.
So it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at
Привет,
most.
Альфа.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him.
Не знаю.
Then what are the staff
Может,
here for?
когда-нибудь поиграем.
Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right. Let me take a look.
Где-то можно смотреть наши задания, блин. Окей, трость. Где она?
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But
Интересно,
how are you
тут
gonna
есть
find
чертоги
this
разума, как в
The cane
предыдущих
itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they
частях
saw who was here.
Шерлока. Так, давайте попробуем.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Тварь.
May I ask for your assistance?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Забытая трость. За столиком сидели трое. Семейная пара и моряк в отставке. Гости не были уверены, что случилось с парой, но заметили, что моряк вышел в палисадник подышать воздухом. Надо его найти.
Well, even with your keen
Так,
sense,
окей, нам,
Sherry,
получается,
I
нужно
doubt you'll
выйти.
find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Ничего себе. Но он у нас в палисаднике. Нам нужно выйти отсюда. Так, это врач. Так, любит рыбачить. Так, он военный в отставке, а нам нужен моряк в отставке. Что, женщина не... все нормально. Боится животных. До свидания. Так, ну из всех подходит этот, он один из них в отставке.
May I ask for your assistance?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Так, забытая трость. За нашим столиком... За нашим столиком сидели мистер Родес, тот самый моряк, и семейная пара аристократов. Мужчины обсуждали парусный спорт, а дама нервно вертела трость в руках и, возможно, отложила ее. Поэтому, отправившись к медиуму, супруг забыл о трости. Теперь у меня есть повод войти в комнату для сеанса.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the séance?
Как ты внезапно
I'm just going to put the
появляешься,
cane to its owner. You
Ватсон?
will not persuade me to
Это
take
же
part in
Ватсон?
this show.
Так, а куда нам? Вон туда? Или куда? Он уже здесь.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Потому что я Шерлок Холмс. А у него такой же, это как его, головка чеснока. Так. Скучающий британский аристократ или больной англичанин на курорте. Судя по геральдической эмблеме на его перстне и трости, я могу с уверенностью сказать, что это лорд Крейвен. Скучающий богатый аристократ из Англии. Он путешествует по Европе с деньгами. Его раскрасневшееся лицо указывает на то, что он страдает от алкогольной зависимости. Пока он здоров и силен, но с каждым годом его здоровье будет ухудшаться. Из-за пьянства он вспыльчив и не сдержан. Его красные костяшки пальцев указывают на то, что совсем недавно он жестоко избил как минимум одного человека. Его гнев, смешанный с алкоголем и противоречивостью, мог сделать его человеком жестоким. Правильно? Так, либо это, судя по... Так. Так. Английский аристократ, имеющий обыкновение посещать курорты, чтобы вылечить печень. Его раскрасневшееся лицо указывает на то, что он позволил себе несколько бокалов спиртного. Возможно, его обеспокоило произошедшее на сеансе. Судя по его красным костяшкам пальцев, я полагаю, он берет уроки бокса, чтобы укрепить здоровье. Он злился из-за пропажи... чего? Трости. И кража алмаза окончательно все... Что? Блин, чат все закрывает. Мне кажется, вот это.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Итак, шарлатаны.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm.
В смысле, слишком мало, ее почти на пол стола она.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Что?
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Где что-то еще? Я не вижу. Где, блинский, блин? Вы что-нибудь видите? Я вот нет. Господи, боже мой. Так. Все, на этом закончится игра. Занимаемся пиксель-хантингом, короче. А, господи. Она просто читает, что там сбоку пишет.
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Ну-ну, конечно.
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Ah, Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry.
О, тут есть
I'm sure
чертоги
you'll make some good
разума.
deductions.
Так, леди Крейвен сидела лицом к окну. На сеансе леди Крейвен сидела лицом к окну, которое выходит во двор. Свидетель во дворе. Леди Крейвен указывала на окно. Похоже, во время сеанса она увидела кого-то во дворе. Окей. Здорово. Ой, не то, нет, нет.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the... Was this covered
I hope
on
it was the
purpose?
ghost of the Raja.
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Попахивает сексизмом.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Опа. А вот и алмаз, походу. А, нет, тут каблук.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Так, нет. Сначала так, наверное, надо. Так. Так, нет, я все равно не вижу. А, вот, вижу. Такого в предыдущих играх вроде не было. Это что-то новенькое. Так, а вот и туфля без
Size 4
каблука.
with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No. What a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Так, горничных надо, получается, сейчас допросить.
Help me, please.
That's a question I can answer.
Гость отеля видел горничную в саду. После того, как из комнаты для сеансов раздался крик, она в спешке ушла. Ой, я случайно. Так, но она ушла туда, может быть, нам лучше там? Так, а этого что, нельзя допросить?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Ну да, если так легко оторвался каблук, то, скорее всего, Алиэкспресс.
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Мне сказали, старший стюард сегодня отругал Лючию за то, что она пришла на работу в обычных туфлях. Сейчас она делает уборку наверху возле картин. Так, уже что-то. Наверху возле картин. Так, вон. А, ну, блин, может это...
May I ask you something?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
А, вот.
Finally,
Она, скорее
there you
всего.
are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Шерлок Холмс. Сказать ей правду или соврать? Что выберем? Я надеюсь, что был чекпоинт тут где-нибудь. Просто сказать ей правду, а вдруг она... Ладно, давайте скажем.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss...
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Так, нам нужно вернуться в комнату для сеансов, да? Так, а как мы сюда пришли? Я уже забыла. Вроде оттуда.
Lady Craven retired to her room to
Что это
rest.
такое?
Lord Craven remained here until the staff
Ah.
reported that the medium was locked in his room.
А как это сделать? А. Так. Ой, я Ватсоном играю? Нет, 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 нет. Так, я думаю, что это было так.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching
Так это
diamonds, then
жена
she
его,
would have felt the
видимо,
ghost take
украла.
it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Так, пойдемте. Это вроде вот тут было. Как раз. 226-я комната.
Lady Craven is not who she's...
Шо?
Lady Craven is not...
Давайте еще раз попробуем.
Lady Craven is not...
Я послушал в отеле сплетни о леди Крейвен. Говорят, что эта женщина вовсе не жена лорда Крейвена. По словам служащих отеля, вечером она держалась настороженно и пыталась споить лорда Крейвена. Еще они обратили внимание, что эта леди не умеет пользоваться ножом для рыбы. Это, наверное, его... Это какого? Любовница, скорее всего. У меня такое ощущение, что Ватсон это какой-то вымышленный персонаж. Что... это не Ватсон был. Прикиньте, если Ватсон просто воображаемый друг Шерлока Холмса.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder.
А мне знаете, что кажется, что она и Медиум были в сговоре и пытались украсть алмаз вот у этого чувака, и потом просто что-то у них пошло не так, и он ее убил.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
I think she stole the stone.
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
В смысле спойлеры? Я просто предположила.
Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Там что-то написано. О.
Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Где тут еще что-то было только что?
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
А как вы сами считаете? Мне кажется, довольно...
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Так, нам надо улику поменять. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас здесь еще. Так, у Луки есть брошь в виде мотылька, и в тайнике Эммы я нашел кольцо с изображением мотылька. Не из одной банды, наверное. У Луки и Эммы есть украшения с одинаковым изображением мотылька. Может, у них есть еще что-то общее? Так, что у нас еще есть? Здорово, как в прошлых. Так, пока не будем. Потому что у меня предположений больше пока никаких нет.
A remarkably simple lock.
Так, я хотела другую улику взять. Так, давайте вот это уточним, типа, потому что, мало ли, может, это все-таки ее муж сделал, а не Лука. Но мне кажется, что... Мне все-таки кажется, что это Лука был.
May I ask for your assistance?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Мне сказали, что после выхода из комнаты для сеансов лорд Крейвен пробыл в ресторане совсем недолго.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you, friend.
Would you like another?
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir. You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Help me,
Or are you
please.
just annoying these people on
I've never heard of
purpose?
that.
Так, тут, видимо, все. Так, а у кого мы ключ можем спросить? Вот здесь же, да?
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
У нас
I
еще пока
suppose
ничего
you are
интересного
an
не прошло.
impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Вот как он тут уже оказался?
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Так, кровь из носа, его сильно ударили, но это мы видели. Обильно пользовался гримом. Так, медиуму не везет. Лука Галичи худощав и выглядит истощенным. Его нос кровоточит от сильного удара. Он скрывает косметикой следы болезни, вызванные истощением. У него руки и тонкие пальцы искусного фокусника, которые он использует для манипулирования скрытыми предметами. На запястьях у него свежие царапины от недавней быстрой драки. По-моему, Лука изо всех сил старается быть хорошим медиумом, но дела у него идут скверно. Порой денег не хватает даже на еду. Так, и бывший вор стал медиум. Лука Галич худощав. Так. У него руки и тонкие пальцы умелого вора, обученного ловкой работе карманника. Он скрывает тюремные татуировки косметикой. На запястьях у него свежие царапины от недавней быстрой драки. Я считаю, что он больше преступник, чем медиум, и это его новый способ зарабатывать деньги, обманывая богатых. Мне тоже кажется, что он бывший вор. Да, давайте выберем вора.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. Spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Так, подождите, какую улику? Зачем?
I need to go. Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Давайте попробуем.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Нам нужно доказать, что он бывший преступник или что?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Мне кажется, что это не слуги. Мне кажется, что это... Так, у лорда Крейвена было время на убийство. До моего прихода у лорда Крейвена было достаточно времени на убийство. У убийцы была возможность задушить Эмму, пока лорд Крейвен выпивал в ресторане. Мне кажется, так вот. Так, окей. А у кого это спросить-то надо?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Так, окей. Да, конечно, можно ошибиться, и походу мы ошиблись.
I am needed elsewhere.
Может, Ватсон чем
So
поможет?
young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Тут я уже все сделала. А-а-а. Вы, может, ему улику предоставим?
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Так, окей.
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police.
Да, но походу его обокрасть
them all
пыталась.
along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Так, ну и все, я в ступоре опять. Как нам... Блин.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Ой, смотрите, что у него произошло с моделькой. Что это такое?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know
Да,
that.
может, нужно просить слуг, я не знаю, я уже это... Вот, блин.
Could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
May I ask you something?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as what?
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you, friend.
Так, окей. А как нам спросить тогда об замке?
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Ну, мне кажется, что ты делал
Now
не
you're
так.
in your element, Sherry.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Could you help me?
I can't help you, friend.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Так, может быть, не знаю, давайте попробуем в тех комнатах что-нибудь еще раз осмотреть.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation. A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Некоторые улики требуют проведения химического анализа. Что надо делать? Что надо делать? Что происходит? Так, подождите. А-а-а. Я что-то не так делаю? А, во как. Или нет? Господи. Ах, сложно. Реакция указывает, что это каучук, смешанный с фосфором. Опасная субстанция, особенно если держать ее во рту. Но я надеялся на что-то более впечатляющее. Я разочарован. Дорогой Лука, надеюсь, у вас найдется время, чтобы провести в нашем поместье еще один сеанс. С тех пор, как вы помогли мне поговорить с усопшим мужем, моя жизнь полностью изменилась. Хочу поскорее снова с ним встретиться. Жду вас с нетерпением. Искренне ваша графиня Лемор. А что ты на это скажешь?
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Это все? Блин.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Ой, тут еще
что-то. Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to
нужно подсвечивать предметы, оказывается. Черт.
Bilge, balderdash and baloney, the lot of them. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Что, все? Больше подсвечивать нельзя?
Someone was not happy with this post. Someone was not happy with this post.
Лорд Крейвен, я так и не получила обещанную компенсацию за моральный ущерб и лечение, которое потребовалось из-за вашего возмутительного поступка. Вы прекрасно знаете, что после ваших ложных обвинений я лишился работы. Мне вернули доброе имя, но работники с больной рукой никому не нужны. Если вы дальше будете меня игнорировать, я буду вынужден обратиться в суд. Ой, божечки. Уважаемый сэр, вынужден сообщить, что нам пока не удалось отыскать кольцо. Расследование продолжается, однако слугу Дюпона пришлось отпустить, ничего не указывает на его участие в краже. Мы непременно сообщим, как только обнаружим новые улики. Лейтенант Гавро, комиссариат полиции Марселя. Ой, ну неужели? Лука мог знать, что Эмма воровка. Если они действительно знакомы, то Лука вполне мог бы быть в курсе преступных наклонностей Эммы. Возможно, медиум Лука Галичи знал, что Эмма воровка и что она хочет свалить кражу на него. Ой. Так, Эмма украла алмаз и попыталась свалить вину на медиума Луку, он убил ее из мести. Лука Галичи заслуживает наказания. Лука Галичи убийца, он не страшался и лишил ему жизни, хотя мог бы рассказать обо всем полицейским. Луке Галичи лучше бежать. Лука боролся за свою жизнь, учитывая его неоднозначное прошлое. В случае ареста ничто не спасет его от смертельного приговора. Я Эмма знала это, я не стану ему мешать. Нет, убийство есть убийство. Так что нам теперь нужно к нему идти? Ну шо?
Luca Galici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking
Попался.
How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her.
Но убийством ты опять
This
что-то
woman could
разрушил
not get
себе
away with
жизнь.
ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too, but only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
Возможно, надо было дать ему шанс. Ну ладно. Я буду плохим полицейским.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
В дневнике Джона новая запись. Давайте почитаем, что он там пишет. Так, как у Шерри всегда получается находить нужный ответ? Надо столько всего учесть, просто уму непостижимо. Интересно, Шерри так успешно расспрашивает людей благодаря дедукции или ему просто везет? Как бы там ни было, все получилось. У него получилось, надо было придумать что-нибудь посложнее. Например, запретить во время поисков открывать глаза. Интересно, Шерри так успешно расспрашивает людей... это мы читали. Иногда кажется, что Шерри вообще не ошибается. Горжусь тем, что мы друзья. Сдается мне, Шерлок изучает последствия вопросов не впопад. А вы знали, что банановая пальма не дерево, а трава? Никто даже не заметил, как мы подслушиваем, а мы разузнали все, что хотели. Прекрасная работа. Один вопрос, один ответ. Браво, Шерри. Шерлок продолжает донимать прохожих, да и меня уже начал немного злить. Он что, не знает, о чем нужно спрашивать? Это он записывает, когда мы неправильно у кого-то что-то спрашиваем. Прикольно. Если Шерлок так и будет задавать всем вокруг один и тот же вопрос, я с ума сойду. Неужели он не видит, что это не помогает? Шерлок продолжает донимать прохожих, да и меня уже начал... Это мы читали. Итак, женщину убил Лука, и теперь им займется полиция. Признаться, я ему сочувствовал, лучше бы арестовали Крейвена. А Крейвена ты за что? Джон реально его воображаемый друг, это не Ватсон. Черт.
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
Ох, ничего себе. Так, мы с моим единственным другом Джоном прибыли на Кордону. На этом острове прошло наше детство, уже поздний вечер. Похоже, визит на могилу матери придется отложить на завтра. Окей. Нам, видимо, нужно куда-то сюда. Пройти на кладбище. А где кладбище?
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Нет, это не Джон. Ой, это не Ватсон. Это просто воображаемый друг Шерлок Холмс.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
А тут слишком много могил. Нам какой идти-то?
Could you help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
А, вон там что-то отмечено на карте. Так, стопы. Где вообще ее могила, я не понимаю. Слишком большое пространство. Хотя все везде закрыто. Перепрыгивать он не умеет. Ой.
Can I ask you a question?
Will you cry if I don't answer your questions?
Какой грубый. А где ее могила? Я не понимаю. А, господи боже.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never
Я
told me
просто
why, but I
бегала.
saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
О, теперь мы сюда можем пройти. Класс.
Pocket watch. It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
А чё тут ушел? Там связь, как будто я что-то здесь не нашла.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb, The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
Нам теперь его нужно найти.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Я там видела, где-то велосипед стоял. Я не могу бежать, если что. Да, вот велосипед.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint. The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Так, это мы тоже видели там дальше. Короче, мы себе проспойлерили немного. Ой, это опять все?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the...
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes,
friends.
did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Какой-то странный челик.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Так. Какой-то... во. Нам вот сюда нужно. Давайте сначала сюда сбегаем. Интересно, тут реально побегать, ну, так.
Help me, please.
So you think if we have money, we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
А время-то уже время. Надо уж пора бы заканчивать нам. Нет, походу нереально пройти. А, не, подождите-ка. Или нет? Как на мост-то забраться, ёк-макарёка?
Extra! Extra! The cheapest news on the island. Thank you.
А как там подать деньги? Так, я уже почти рядом. Сейчас до полицейского участка добежим, и я закончу. Не специально.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Какое-то побочное задание. Это нам вот сюда? Ой. Нам прям вот сюда, что ли? Нет. А куда нам? Показывает, что в этом здании. Как зайти-то, господи? О, тут можно фоткать. Вот это здесь должно быть, разве нет? Или мне нужно сюда сесть, куда-то доехать? Блин, в натуре. О, боже мой. Или это просто... Это просто обозначенные эти... как плохо. Это просто... Это просто были обозначены эти повозки. Так. Так, где там... Найтс Роуд и Тринити Вэй в Скаладио. Найтс Роуд. И Тринити Вэй. Найтс Роуд я вижу, Тринити Вэй нет. Вы видите Тринити Вэй? А, вот. Вот здесь вот, короче, значит. Вот это что ли? Нет. А где? А, вот.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
О, сейчас будет переодевание.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Не подглядывай только. Я туда зашла или нет? Походу, я не туда зашла. так.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do...
Мне еще очки нужны. Я думаю, что похоже. Ну, должно быть.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face.
С
Like a
усами.
moustache. Yes! The kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
А здесь нельзя. А у меня нету закручивающихся усов. Где мне их взять?
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
У меня, блин, нет таких усов. А, давайте вот эти тонкие попробуем.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Ой. Вот уродливый бежевый костюм.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know, black.
Такая?
No, signore. That hat is wrong. I told you it was a regular bowler.
You didn't tell me.
Так это не Ватсон, это
But I
Джон,
did.
это воображаемый
You ought to pay
друг.
more attention, signore.
Ватсон-то настоящий был, он, скорее всего, наверное, его и лечил вот это от этого воображаемого друга.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Так в самом начале же сказали. Так, все, ребси, уже время. Ой. Давайте прощаться. Я пойду кушать. Какой костюм? Да, завтра продолжим. Вот. Всем спокойной ночи, хорошего вечера, приятного аппетита. Всех чмок в пупок. Кто не придет на следующий стрим, тот лох. А я, кстати, не была вчера на стриме и позавчера. Получается, я лох. Я же не пришла. Ладненько. Всем пока. Спокойной ночи.